Welcome back to North Narrabeen. A huge semi-final about to take place between J.Lawler and Gatien Delahaye from France. North Narrabeen out in force as the local hero goes for a second win here at Sydney. Rotators in that one.
Yeah, it was an amazing display up against J.Lawler, and Geordie just clean snap down the line here. He knows his break, well, arguably better than anyone in the field. Surfs this wave every day of his life.
He put in a good showing, and live action here with Gatien.
Gatien, he's a live wire. This guy pulls out some big airs and some futuristic moves. He goes for a bit of a tail throw there. And it looks to me like the statement is clear. I'm going to go new school in this heat. We're sort of counting it as its 50th year, so some landmark stuff going on. Get back to that in just a moment as we see live action. J.Lawler, crack off the lip. Some nice surfing here, a bit of animal. And he'll hit that section. Drift the tail and complete, and the crowd starting to play a factor.
This is a measured wave here, good backup, so nice finding that first lip line. And another one here, nice safe turn there, leans back into it. That'll be a good backup though to the fore. And this second turn, you can see he's done this hundreds of times, just wanted to get the completion and put some pressure on the Frenchman.
Mais uma vez queria desejar tudo de melhor, que Deus possa estar confortando todos aí no Rio Grande do Sul. Mais uma vez, parabéns pro meu irmão e todos meus amigos de bombinha.
Won it a couple of times, and you know, we could sit here for half an hour just listing off the names. Live action.
Gatien here, and this is the first wave where he hasn't looked for an air section. Never really offered one anyway, but just going to some standard surfing. It really looks to me like he has come out and gone, I'm just going to send it. I have
entire event. He's really been just putting everything into his waves. This one here just offered a couple of turns, but you can see he's got so much leverage and height, and he actually looks really stylish the way he does his manoeuvre.
Do a couple of big backside Rios and try and take Geordie on here. He has been properly going to the air on every wave, and speaking of going to the air, no complete, you'd have to think. A big rotator, almost upside down.
Gets it done with a lot of power. Let's see what happened with Geordie here. So gets this quick hit down the line, pumps for speed, gets the spin, pretty much did the full rotation. Looked like the job was done.
Is sometimes what you need to propel forward, and Geordie just didn't have any of that momentum.
Gatien here, the French surfer, slices off the top. And building down the line speed, gets a hammer on the end section. This is more like it. So he's changed his tune. Couple of good solid re-entries and a really strong finishing turn.
Fair dinkum rail surfing. As we watch the replay here, clean snap to start off, and a second more projecting down the line. And then the third hammer gets it up vertical. And that big finishing turn, the judges have been dining out on it all week long.
Thought that these conditions play to his strengths. Let's see what North Narrabeen can cheer about here with J.Lawler. Off the bottom, it's a cut out section. He hammers the end bit. Just a little out of rhythm here. It's two waves in a row that haven't panned out for J.Lawler.
So an opportunity here as we watch Geordie. Nice quick snap down the line, and then comes to this section, does the blowtail, catches an edge and goes over the toe side rail.
And famously, those first World Championships held at Manly Beach, recognised kind of as the kickstart of the professional era in some way. Oh, big backside snap from Gatien. He's starting to feel it. He's just got to, oh, well, he's got a beautiful looking wall here off the bottom, deep hack. And he flies down the line, gets a speedy tail drift. He'll get a bonus on the inside, almost tail pivots. And Narrabeen fired up. Well, he needed that. That was three waves in a row that delivered nothing. Just how bowled out it was. And look at this bottom turn, so deep. Hacks it out the lip. That was a really nice drawn-out turn. And he gets this little bonus. I thought for a second he might have overdone that bottom turn in that whitewash, lost his fins a bit.
Yeah, it's a full double up, like on the high tide spectrum, but got some work done. A little bit down the line, keeping the eyes forward, getting ready for an end section. Never quite came. This one again, see the eyes just facing forward again. He does get this completion, which is crucial. If he fell here, I'd have to say he's still going to keep that 4 in his scoreline, but I don't feel like it's going to go too high.
Just surf down at Loftus Street, just down the road here. Have mock heats. We'll get back to that. Here's Gatien.
Gatien, he's on the tail. That says to me he's going to look for the air. It's a big rotator and he gets a clean landing. The Frenchman, don't write him off.
He's got eyes for the air, and he gets some pop there, and that's the best air we've seen of this heat, in fact, of both semi-finals. And watch this rotation here. Feet firmly glued, didn't shuffle them up and down, and a really smooth landing. So that'll be a solid score.
Histering finally to imagine. J.Lawler takes off, slices out of the lip, deep bottom turn, throws the fins, big progressive turn. Crowd goes mad as he starts to really put the foot down.
That's the first time we've actually panned to the crowd after he's got a good wave. Every time we've managed to catch him, it's when he's fallen. So nice to see them in action.
Isabella, takes through this replay first of all, Rich.
Yeah, so Geordie, beautiful snap, opening turn, and then gets a bit of a flat spin.
Local boys, well, you've competed there at North Stain, but live action here with Gatien.
Gatien, off the top, a little slow to get started, and that wave peters out a little bit. This guy, he's been competing for 10 years, guys, on the QS. He's got 3 wins under his belt, so he knows how to get it done. Widens the requirement, a 7.21 for Gatien as he goes. Hammers the first section. Good turn, he gets the combo, but the second one is a little off. Not quite as crispy as some of the finishing turns we've seen him do, Matt.
Yeah, he's had that one single turn that earned him the 6.5. It's such a good style.
Plenty of waves being ridden here. J.Lawler starts to load up as he flies down the line. Will this one offer him a section? Starts to send it, throws the fins, and again, it's sort of making something out of nothing there.
And she's just enjoying this point in life, and so she should.
Gatien, it's got an insider, it's got plenty of bowl. Straighty. Priority comes into play. J.Lawler, he blocks Gatien here, and will there be any more time for the Frenchman? There won't be. The crowd erupts as the hometown hero does it. He's into the final of the GWM Sydney Surf Pro.
He set himself up, both these guys have, and let's just hope, Geordie can somehow wrangle his way into a couple more of these events. But, mate, he's done it. He's given himself a shot at winning this event again for the second time, and this time at his real local spot up at Narrabeen. Through the tunnel,